Good evening, all. I'm Epstein, and here we are with your metal market wrap-up. And this wrap-up is for the evening of Sunday. And we are now on the 10th of November, 2024, just after 6 p.m. Central Time. Happy Veterans Day to one and all. I think I forgot to say that in my other video, and I apologize. I actually went shooting today at the range with so many vets. It was pretty insane as to what was going on, and it was fun. All right, so let's talk a little bit about where we're at. As you know, President Trump is settling in. He's named his chief of staff, but we're going to hear other people that are named. Who's going to be our Secretary of State, the Treasurer. These are the big things that you want to know in Secretary of Defense. So you've got to get those four big names, and then all the other names will start filling in. The Democratic Party, they're cleaning house at the White House, getting ready to leave. This Wednesday, President Trump and Biden will meet in the White House. Wouldn't you like to be in that room when the cameras aren't around? We then step over and we look at the world stage, and you could see Qatar backed away. They don't want to host talks any longer for the peace because it's going nowhere. Neither party is serious, and I've been saying that for the longest period here. And they're inviting Hamas to leave. And I think that's an important move, their country. So the world is changing in front of your eyes as this all takes place. You're hearing how the hardcore Democratic states, I'll go with saying California and others, they're now shoring up what they're going to do, getting their law teams ready because they're coming after the things that President Trump will undo the first week he's there. I understand that the presidential orders that he's going to sign are multiple, many of them. Pardons possibly going to be given right away. There's just so much that's going to go on. And for all practical purposes, other than in state courts, you don't have anything that'll go on in federal courts. All those cases will disappear. Could they come back after his presidency? I don't know. I don't know how that works one way or the other. And I don't know that the state courts have sitting jurisdiction over a sitting president. I just don't know enough about the law. So we'll leave it at that. Gold market, I had said if you're a subscriber to my research that I thought you'd fall early in the week, and the question is by midweek can it come back? I haven't changed my opinion on that. Most of the metals here just looking as they are. Part of the issue is the strength in the dollar, and the other part of the issue is the continued strength in bond yields. In other words, they're going higher. When futures go down, yields are going up, and that's still what you're facing. On the energy sector, not going much of one way or the other. We're finally getting a rally that I think will eventually fizzle in the natural gas, but it's been so overdue that it's finally happening. And we're waiting to see what the grains do. Remember to move yourself to the January contract. Now, when you look at gold, you can see a correction's underway. You're down 2% for the month on a closing basis so far. On a weekly charts, you finally are getting a bit of a correction in the market. That's important. The market let go, as you can see here, last week, and that's an important move. Now I want to see, can you get back over last week's highs or lows? Which one are you going to go for? You can't really tell me right now. You have an idea. It's pretty close to unchanged. The pattern of the market maintains higher lows and higher highs. The support is all the way back towards the 2577.5 zone. And the Bollinger Band continues to stop the rally in the market. Last but not least, if you lose on a weekly basis the embedded reading, you got to do this and walk away. I think it's too early to make that decision. An hour and 15 minutes or so after the market is opened on a Sunday night. You got to give it some time, and we will see what it can do. Gold-silver ratio, gold is still stronger than silver as it's staying over the 18-week average of closes of it. In the silver market, the trend is up. You never did embed here, so you're in a market that's working off an overbought condition. You need both numbers under 70 to no longer be overbought. You're very close on that. in the copper market, backing off a little. The market is disenchanted so far with what China has done and how they're trying to spur on the economy. In the platinum market, you are still in the neighborhood. Remember, I've been saying I thought the market would pull back from the Bollinger Band into the 218 and possibly 100-day average. You're doing that. And what's the pattern? Well, if you look at this, you have a lower low here and a higher high, and you never did embed, so you're overbought. And last but not least, in the dollar, you are overbought on a weekly chart. Coming up, I don't know that it's got the strength to get up to 105.70 or not. It's come up awfully hard. Somewhere along the line here, it's probably going to do a consolidation. But I'll talk about this and a heck of a lot more in the morning, whether you trade futures, stocks, spiders, ETFs. I cover it all in my morning subscriber videos with charts that look this way. They got a black background, a few more studies. I only use 5 studies, so you're not going to get confused. And I do swing before monthly, not monthly, but daily and weekly charts in all of them. Monthly, I don't do. I've had a client that asked me to do monthlies, and I appreciate him asking, but I'm going to decline it. I think monthly charts are simply classroom, not meant for real trading. The risk factors are too big. You can see that when I show you some of these here. So how do you get all my information? It's simple. You just go to iraepstein.com. You can move your cursor up here, go to the word research. It's all right there for you. Many of you are on the front page of our website already. Go up there, sign up, give it a try. We make this easy. You can quit at any point. It's right in your member login. You can modify the extend. You can move from a monthly to a yearly subscription to get everything you want. You can add to your subscriptions. It's been there for a long time to do it that way. You don't need to talk to a soul. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a great evening. I'll catch up with you all in the morning.